Hi, welcome back to Crime Cocktails and BS. It is just me today. Alex couldn't join, so I am going to be giving my thoughts on the Summer House reunion part 1. What a treat, what a dream. We've all been waiting for this. And Ciara killed it, I must say. And so I'm just going to dive in with my notes, and hopefully it's not too ADHD for you guys to listen to, because Alex is kind of the one who keeps us organized. So get ready. So we start off with Kyle and Lindsay sitting on the interview couch, probably for the city. And then the statement comes out from Amanda and West, which is like, we all were there when that dropped. And you could just see the shock wash over Kyle. Like, he knew it was coming. He had gotten a call from Amanda the day before, and then West had like texted him an hour before, which first of all is just like bullshit. To do that an hour before releasing that really got to me. But you could really see him like realizing it was real and like registering the deceit, which is like really hard to watch, honestly. It felt really raw and real. There are some people online saying it seemed like produced, like they planned on doing that and like were acting out their reactions, but I don't think so. I think it was pretty real. It was like watching someone get blindsided almost. And yes, Kyle is not an angel, but two truths can exist at the same time. And I think I really felt for Kyle, and I like saw him as a victim in this situation for sure. After that, I mean, they get on this group call and everyone's reacting, which I don't know, it was good to hear everyone's first impressions on the situation and who kind of knew. It seemed like everyone kind of had an idea that it was happening with all the online speculation. So makes sense. Then we flash to the reunion, everyone coming in. Amanda and West sharing a room is diabolical. And we knew this was happening, but it was a bold choice. I don't know if they had a say in it, but I bet they did. Ciara walking in full glam like a goddess. She looked so good. This is her moment. Like, let her speak her truth. Let her go off. This is her time. And I loved it. She's gorgeous. And the second she sat with Andy and like broke down, I was like kind of tearing up, honestly. Her saying she misunderstood Kyle in that moment like really got to me too, because I think she was speaking for all of us. We all saw him as the villain at the beginning of the season, and until this broke, he was the bad guy, and we were all like defending Amanda. And I think this whole situation made us all realize that we didn't see the full extent of the gaslighting that was happening, and that caused him to freak out as much as he did. Not an excuse to act the way he did, but I kind of get it, bro. So yeah, we saw how deep that impacted the house as a whole. I loved Andy giving a condescending, well, you guys seem very calm, to West and Amanda in their dressing room. He's just like, you guys seem calm. Okay, see you later. And I feel like that was just really funny and kind of a threat and just forewarning. Kyle saying he's not drinking. They were like making a deal not to get angry and not to cry. Like, let's be real. Those things are going to happen. I 100% believe it'll happen. Don't blame anyone. So they all come out, they sit down. I did like how Jesse said, all rise, when Ciara walked out. Seriously, she was just like breathtaking. So yeah. I also thought Lindsay, I love how Andy was like, Lindsay, why are you in a revenge dress? And she said she had to wear it for Kyle. And she looked so good. Like, I love that dress. And she looks so good. So basically, the dick pic came out at the same time that they were filming this reunion. Well, and like some people are saying it could have been planned. Do we think West would release a dick pic to like distract the internet from the filming? Like, do we think that's a thing? I don't know. I guess I haven't seen the dick pic. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen his peen on an episode when they didn't edit it out, which is interesting. But I did not see the dick pic, so I have no idea, but I hear it's not very impressive. And hilariously that it's flaccid. Just feels weird. Weird timing. When it rains, it pours, as Andy said. KJ saying there was just a lot of fraudulent activity is so accurate. I did want to call out Amanda saying fuck off to Ciara within the first 15 minutes of the episode, which is not a good look, bitch. And Ciara saying, I'm glad you can say our name now, which was really amazing because it was a nod to their statement where they didn't even acknowledge Ciara and Kyle or apologize to them, which is diabolical. Ciara saying, I'm speaking, giving boss bitch. Shut the fuck up, Amanda happened several times, and I was like applauding and standing there applauding for Ciara. You could just feel the anger, and like I feel like all of us as an audience were right there with Ciara. So, yep, the timeline. So, no one really gives a fuck about the timeline. It doesn't matter. It's not what makes this whole thing fucked up. It is the fact that they did it. But they definitely got together, planned their little timeline together and their story just to have that. And they thought this would be something that changes everyone's opinion of the situation, which not true. Ciara suspected that they were together January 17th when she saw that Amanda's location was at West's house. Amanda admitted she was there. She Ciara's texts, she ignored a bunch of other people's texts. And then this kind of spiraled into like, Ciara has been trying to be there for Amanda through this separation with Kyle the whole time, trying to hang out with her over and over, and Amanda blew her off a lot. It sounds like she just ignored her messages and instead was with Wes, seen out drinking, getting fucked up, posting breadcrumbing the internet, which we all saw too. That's just so upsetting. They say their first kiss was end of February after the brunch that they were all there together. Kyle was there. I think Kyle was there. Everyone was there. Really weird. Like, how did that happen? Did they end up hanging out alone and Kyle left? Or maybe Kyle had a DJ gig and then they made out secretly? I don't know. They said they slept together after the released statement. I know everyone else cackled at that when watching because I was just like laughing. Like, that's ridiculous. They did not wait to bang until after the statement. Come on. We are not idiots. And I did love that Jesse and Carl, they were just like, why can't you just tell the truth now? Like, we're all in this now. Like, seriously, why can't they just be real? Like, they're not coming back from this. It doesn't matter how, like, those details don't matter. It's just so weird that they think that lying will help the situation when it's so obvious. West saying, this wasn't a sex scandal. And Lindsay jumping in to say, yeah, we know you didn't sleep together until recently. That sarcasm was amazing. And like just calling out, like, we all know that's just so ridiculous and not the truth. I did like that West was kind of like defending his decisions and treatment of Ciara on the show during filming, like when they made out and they were flirty and all the stuff after they made up. He was saying he really wanted to make it real, like really clear that he wasn't going to be her boyfriend. And I'm sorry, but he said he was doing ear stuff when they were making out. Like, I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's really gross. But making out with someone and like being that flirty, I'm sorry. He was like, some people take like things I don't take seriously super seriously. And I think that's such a fucking cop-out, and he knows what he's doing. He has to know what he's doing. And he does this to all of his women. He has so many girls he's dating, women he's dating, and he plays with them like this. He really knows how to like get in their minds and seem like this really nice, sensitive boy who's really silly, and like that silliness really, like, I don't know about you, but I fall for that stuff. I love the goofy boys, and it's just really upsetting to watch Ciara get pulled into that again during this last season. So I'm glad they were able to talk about it. And Lindsay called out that an emotional relationship is more intense than a sexual one usually. So him saying like he and Amanda having a sex scandal wasn't what happened. It's like, yeah, but it's actually like worse because even if they had to be banging, but even if they weren't and it was all emotional, like that's worse. Like if my husband were to have an emotional affair with a woman rather than just like bang someone once, like, yes, all of it's bad. I would not forgive, but the emotional affair would really get to me more, I think. Just saying. And I know it wasn't an affair, but whatever. It's all super upsetting. What else? Them bringing up Misha, the girl that West was apparently dating throughout this whole thing. Really interesting timeline. And also, like, them bringing it up and Amanda saying that she knew about it and they had a whole conversation about it. What does that mean? That's super embarrassing, actually. I was trying to look at her and see if she was clocking that this decision she made just blew up her whole entire life and friendships. And this idiot is making her look so dumb. But I think she's truly just like, all she does is take. She is a taker, not a giver. She does not care. She just wants what she wants, and she'll do what she needs to do to get it. And that's what happened. And she did not. She threw away a bunch of really great friendships. So sad. What else? Maya dropped the line. We were all thinking, like, what? Why are you doing this, Amanda? Why are you doing this? Like, you are throwing away your friendships to be one of West's side bitches. That's crazy. And like, she said what needed to be said. We all agree. Oh, I had a note, and this is going back to the beginning. See my ADHD brain. But at the beginning, Lindsay disarming Amanda with a compliment saying she looked really pretty and her dress was pretty really got me. I was like, oh, she's being really nice. Weird. But she was really just trying to make her comfortable so they could go all in. That's my opinion. The line that I've been replaying and everyone online is replaying is when Andy asked Ciara what she wanted to talk about, what she wanted to come out of this reunion. And she said, well, we might as well talk about the details before I put them in the ground and cover them with dirt. She says she's done with them. She's like, after this, y'all are dead to me. That's what she's saying. I love it. And don't blame her. But Carl also saying when they were talking about how many layers to this, Amanda was using that as an excuse. There's so many layers to this. I can't help who I fall for. Da, 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 da. Carl says, enough layers to go. What the fuck are we doing? That's what we're all thinking. We're all like, how does it get here? You know, you're hiding it. So you know something's wrong. You know you're doing something wrong. It's not like, oh, no, I fell for them and I have no control over my emotions. But find any other fucking guy in the universe. You know this is wrong. Sorry, getting heated for Ciara. Let's see. Yeah, Amanda saying you can't help for who you fall for, and saying it's not like I'm the only one that this has happened to. And Lindsay was like, yeah, in high school. This is some high school shit. We are in our 30s. What are you doing? She's not getting how messed up it is. She's just saying what she thinks will convince the audience. And it's not working. Kyle on the couch was kind of giggling through a lot of it. You could tell he was really uncomfortable. He also, it seemed to me that he was really not into anyone attacking Amanda. When Ciara came for Amanda, he was very uncomfortable and looked like he was looking at Amanda with empathy. And I guess if you're in a relationship with someone for that long, and I don't know, it just made me feel even worse about really getting upset with Kyle this season, because it seems like he's just a really sensitive, sweet, forgiving person. I get that there's a career tied up in this and stuff, but I don't know. It just made me see that side of him instead of just a selfish asshole. He has been gaslit over and over and over, and he's still there to defend her. Away from Ciara, Amanda, Kyle, West, Ben, Bailey came for Ben. We all thought it was really messed up when he yelled at Bailey. We all felt that abusive energy coming out. Not saying he abuses people, but that was inappropriate. Bailey said something about how she was attracted to Carl when he was yelling, and Ben was like, yeah. And she goes, he wasn't yelling at me, a woman, you jackass. I love her. She's probably my favorite on the show now. She's just really cute. I really want Bailey and Carl to date, even though he pretty much friend-zoned her. There's a funny comment about how if Bailey were to send Carl a nude, he would be opening up Hard Bar. And I think it was Lindsay who came up with that. And it was pretty funny. Pretty funny. KJ is an angel. Sweetest man ever. Protect him at all costs. Him talking about being hospitalized with bipolar disorder is super real. I have some friends with bipolar disorder, and it's super serious. And him talking about it, I'm sure will help a lot of people, and I love that. And then Mia and Ciara being there for him was really sweet. Him saying he wants his little sisters to be like Ciara. got to me. What a day. What a day. I watched it twice because I needed to just watch it, and then I needed to take some notes and write down my thoughts and organize them. At the end, Ciara goes, West needs a weak woman figure in his life, someone that won't check him on anything. So maybe this relationship could work. Amanda is just a mute, weak figure that West can be the star in the relationship with. And Kyle goes, that was harsh. And she goes, that's your wife, not my wife. Seriously though, like, and Lindsay called out that West is so good at pulling girls and like getting them convinced on whatever story he's telling, and it's all about clout chasing, and wherever he needs to go, he uses them to get to where he needs to go, and then he drops them. And that's what we've all seen over the years on social media, maybe not on the show, but more in his real life. And she was like, that's what's going to have to happen to Amanda. He's a toddler. And it's real. And it's like, it's kind of sad that Amanda was so convinced that this is going to work out that she would be willing to throw away everything, like everything. The show, probably. I don't know if she's going to be on In the City again after this. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't see a future. Do you guys? Also, the timeline doesn't matter, but I really want the truth to come out. Like, I feel like there was something happening way before they're saying. I know everyone else here online, a lot of people don't think that's true, but I really think there was something happening. Like, it's really sketchy. There are a lot of rumors online that West never stopped seeing Misha, so that's interesting. And I would believe it. Amanda was clear, like, I don't know, guys. Kyle might freak out next season. I feel like shit is gonna come out. More shit is gonna come out. I'm losing my voice. Amanda and West are currently on vacation in Rome right now, today. So fun for them. They're like making out and getting pictures taken of them. They just like had to show that they were good and serious about it, because otherwise everything falls apart. I did want to call out I'm really bouncing around here, but Lindsay, I think it was Kyle, he was like, you look so good. Like, and she was like, spray tan, glitter, da da da. Carl, when she said spray tan, snapped his, he wants those tan lines. I'll never forget when he said that was the porn that he Googles or looks up, is tan line porn, which is like both innocent and freaky. As much as I love Ciara going off, everyone attacking Amanda and West, it, like, honestly, I don't even think they need to go this hard. The circumstances that they created are humiliating enough. So, good luck to ya, is what I have to say. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Little overview. I can't wait until the next episode. It seemed like most of the leaks came from this first episode, so I think everything will be pretty new in the second and third reunion episodes. So Alex will be back to chat with me about it, and you'll get to hear her amazing thoughts. And I hope you had fun listening to me ramble and just repping my Carl's a Mess sweatshirt for this. Everyone, I hope you survive this season of Summer House Reunion. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms, Crime Cocktails and BS. You'll find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you stream podcasts. Yeah, we're really active on Threads. We're on Facebook now. What? So go ahead and check us out. And we always want to hear from you. We always want to hear what you'd like us to talk about and any thoughts, any suggestions. We're here for it. All right. Thanks for listening. Bye.